Yo, what's going on, guys? As we all know, some vids came out recently, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I'm just going to give my thoughts on that right now. For the cast, we got Ryu, Ken, Guile, Chun-Li, Abel, Kazuya, Nina, King, Marduk, and Bob. The game, even though it's in its early stages, it looks pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, it looks pretty good. There are a few things that, like always, there are going to be a few little minor things you see here and there, but I'm sure they'll get it straight. But I'll get into that in a second. They look like they kind of took it from a Street Fighter 4-ish kind of perspective, except it's like a more water, in Super they did like ink, making it look like ink and lines and stuff like that. This time it looks like they did it with water. I think that was a good move. The graphics already look really good. The gameplay, the mechanics seem like they're going to be fun. There seems like there's going to be a lot of potential. Teams are going to be. It's going to be cool to be able to pick your favorite teams, because a lot of people, myself included, I'm not any good at Tekken. I tried to get into it one time, but it just really wasn't for me. But a lot of the characters on there I like, so being able to play your favorite Tekken characters in a Street Fighter game, I think is really cool. Let's see. Characters, let me start off with backdashes look like they're still invincible, because I saw Abel backdash something. The combo system, juggles look interesting. I don't know exactly how that works, if any air hit puts them in a combo state or what, but that looks pretty cool. Let's see what else they got on there. One thing I actually don't like is if you kill it looks like if you kill the main character, then you win the game. But you're fighting with two characters. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I think that's kind of. But there's plenty of time, and of course they're going to be putting out a lot of builds of it at a lot of events, and they're going to get a lot of feedback. You know how Capcom is; they're pretty good about stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure they're going to fix that or make it better, because it looks like if your support character dies, then you can still fight with your main character. But if your main character dies, then you lose the round or the game or whatever the case may be. I don't really like that thought too much. It seems like you need to take out both characters to win, and if it's a time issue, then they could go with the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 time clock, which is extremely long. That's an extremely long 99 seconds, but I mean the time can be adjusted for that, I would think. Fireballs, regarding fireballs, it looks like there's Kazuya's little uppercut seemed to be, when I saw it, it seemed to be completely fireball invincible, which is cool. So hopefully it'll be a new game like they're saying, because I'd really be interested in seeing that. I'm gonna play it no matter what, but I'd really like to see that, kind of explore a new game and not have another Street Fighter or Tekken. Of course, it's not gonna be like Tekken exactly, but yeah. And so tell me your thoughts on that part. How you feel about the characters? What I just said, the character, your support character dying, you still get to fight. Your main character dying, game's over. Even if you have a support character with a full bar. The charging. Oh, they have moves you can. Looks like you can charge up your special moves. That's interesting. I don't know how. I don't know if that's going to be a kind of focus attack-ish kind of thing. Not really focus attack-ish, but do you absorb hits when you do that? I think I saw somebody absorb a hit when they did that or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention to it. That seems interesting. I'm not sure how that will play into the game. But, it's you can't really say anything. You haven't seen much from it. But now I'm going to jump into a big topic. Who do you want on the game? A few characters I want off the bat. My favorite Tekken character of all time is Yoshimitsu. I played Yoshimitsu in every Tekken that I've played. He's always been my favorite. Of course, I want Panda on there. Of course, Panda Guru, Panda. you know, I'd be obligated to play Panda if he was on there. Cammy, of course. I love Cammy. I'm just a little Cammy fanboy, I guess. But I've loved Cammy. I played Cammy in every game. In any game she's in, Cammy is always my main, regardless. Like, Cammy's always going to be my main if she's in a game. No matter how good she is, no matter how bad she is. So those are, I want to see them. They actually said in an interview that that they were going to try to go for characters that, of course they're going to have the popular characters in there, but they're also going to have characters that that you wouldn't think would be able to fit into a game like this. So I'm like, yeah, Panda, Panda has a decent shot. Yoshimitsu, of course, I think he has a decent shot. He's pretty popular. He's been in a lot of Tekkens, if not all of them. I'm not up on my Tekken history too much, but yeah, and Cammy, I think Cammy has a really good chance of being in there. Some more characters I want in there. Karen. Karen is like my next favorite Street Fighter character. Karen would be really cool to have in that game. If I had to have 4 characters in that game, if I could just pick 4, Panda, Yoshimitsu, Cammy, and Karen. So, and they said they're going to draw some people out of left field, and you're just going to be like, what? So I wouldn't be surprised at this point too much. Like, I'm not exactly sure how the game's gonna work like that, but I don't know. Those are just some characters that I really want in the game. Maybe I'll do another My Thoughts when more stuff comes out and they release more characters. They said they're gonna continuously release characters throughout the year, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Since they said Arcade Edition roster is pretty much finished, I was really shooting for Karen in Arcade Edition, but she can't make it to AE, Cammy for life. But I'd really like her in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. But that's about it, guys. And I would really like to hear y'all's thoughts on characters you want to see in there or what you think about the game so far. So let me know in the comments. Yeah, peace.